Ambassador to the United States, Mr. Ischinger, please.
I know in my heart and my brain that America ain't what's wrong with the world. To the extent that that concept is promoted, as it is, and in this country in television as well, to the extent that's the case, only time, I guess, will deal with that. But if you think of what was going on in Iraq a year ago, with people being tortured, rape rooms, mass graves, gross corruption, a country that had used chemical weapons on its own people, used them on their neighbors, defiant to the United Nations through 17 UN Security Council resolutions, and look at the way it was treated in the press. I mean, there were prominent people who represent countries in this room that opined that they didn't really think it made a hell of a lot of difference who won. Think of that. Equating the countries in the coalition with what was going on in that country. Publicly. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Over there.
Mr. Secretary, since you are a modest...
If you're going to live in this world, and it's a dangerous world, you do have to have elegant intelligence. And it is tough when you're dealing with closed societies where we don't know what we need to know, and they know precisely what it is they want to hide from us, and they're good at it, and people are proliferating not just weapons, they're proliferating techniques to deal with denial and deception, to avoid being found as to what you're doing. The tunneling that's taking place in this globe makes life complicated. Fiber optics makes life complicated. Cuts in intelligence budgets makes life more complicated. The complexity of the fact that we now don't have one target, we've got multiple targets that we have to be thinking about and looking at. It is a very difficult thing to do. I'm very of the intelligence community, and there are a lot of them.
Corruption and dislocation. Weak and failing states present an increasing problem. Firstly, Saddam Hussein used chemical weapons and admitted seeking nuclear weapons. Those risks are now ended. And secondly, since the intervention, there has been more progress on counter-proliferation than for a decade, in North Korea, in Iran, and most dramatically in Libya.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's clearly we are in agreement that a commission is needed, and this commission needs to look not just at weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, but Korea, Iran, and other situations as well. And so people will be judging them, I think, by their results.
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr so zahlreich wieder gekommen seid. Diesmal schon im 3. Jahr. Wir wollen auch heute wieder die genehmigten Kundgebungen, vor allem am Platz der Opfer des Nationalsozialismus, konnten nur zu Krieg und Sozialabbau. Danach gibt es noch die Auszüge.
Lassen Sie mich doch reden. Wir sind doch Demokraten.